You need to understand this, my gorgeous Aries. Your justice, it's only going to come when you allow yourself to be yourself. This is important to mention, that throughout this month you are going to have a lots of challenges, but they are going to be ridiculously rewarding as long as you allow yourself to be yourself, express yourself. You need to put your foot down and at the same time ground yourself, because I repeat, there is going to be a huge moment of justice that you're not only going to be part of, but there are so many things that you're going to become aware of that you weren't aware of before. And in particular, when it comes to the actual August 2021, there is going to be massive, huge, enormous reward that you are actually going to have. It's going to be connected to the certain step that you are going to make or not going to make, but it is going to lead towards your own personal moment of justice. Mind-blowing, very important, because now this is the reading for July 2021, but mind-blowingly, August is going to have a very strong connection to it. And then the biggest ultimate reward, ultimate change that you are going to have through this, it's actually going to happen in April 2022. April 2022 is going to be massive and enormous, and you're going to find yourself in a completely different dimension, but it's going to be brilliant, and it's all going to start here. So you just have to trust your intuition now more than ever, because it's going to come through you realizing something like absolutely crazy, but this is the path I need you to focus on. This is the path I need you to reflect on, because it's to do pretty much so with your life. My name is Sasha Bonasin, and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Aries, for you, my gorgeous Aries, and it's for July 2021. So this monthly horoscope tarot card focus is for you, my gorgeous Aries, and it's for July 2021. And when it comes to the actual number, my gorgeous Aries, your number is actually 2103. 2103 is your number, and this means that the balance is going to return into your life. An important balance, which also is the primarily responsible for you seeing things for what they are. There have been lots of confusion that was in your life over the last 24 months, and that kind of like drained your energy a little bit, and then it just messes up with your own perspective. This means that a very important balance is about to return into your life. So by the time you come to the actual last part of July 2021, it's all going to be about this idea. It's all going to be about this opportunity. It's all going to be about this enlightenment that you are going to have, which is going to rejuvenate you. It's going to bring you to the point of rejuvenation, where it's also going to give you courage when you need it the most, because it's going to be connected to you kind of doing something like making the necessary step towards the unknown, but it's most certainly going to lead towards your own advancement. I'm really liking this, because things that have been affecting you and slowing you down like awfully over the last 10 months in particular, now over the last 10 months, things that brought you like a little bit of pain, things that brought you a little bit of negativity, disappointment, sadness and sorrow. Now this is what I want you to understand, because these 10 months are going to be playing an absolutely huge, massive, big mama role when it comes to this, because it's all about the plan. It's going to boil down to towards you realizing this possibility, which is going to lead towards the new plan. And this is nothing like completely out of the blue. It's something that you were thinking about before, or most likely had an attempt before and maybe didn't work. So now the time is the time is going to be absolutely right. It's all about the attempt. You had it before and maybe didn't work out. So now most certainly it's all about, all you need to do is just step forward, just make that spiritual knock, and you are going to find yourself on the other side. It's all about the actual new plan. It's all about the hope and confidence that you are going to have, which is going to be the main factor of you feeling pushed, to go through something that you wouldn't normally go for. So you're gonna feel a very strong connection here, and this is most certainly to do with your personal comfort, is to do with your finances later on, is to do with like protecting yourself financially when it comes to future planning. This is also going to start a very important part of the actual unfoldment, my gorgeous Aries. Look, you see, when it comes to the actual Ace of Pentacles, like, oh my God, it's all about the beginning, start, inspiration, the perfect balance in between your spirituality and everything else that you are doing. So when you have such a perfect balance, you know, this is going to make a huge, massive, giant impact on your life. What comes to you intuitively, you must not ignore. What you feel connected to, you must not ignore, because this is going to happen in so many different ways where you feel like, oh God, you know, you want to do this, you want to do that, but it's always going to be something in between that is going to require from you to learn more about it and read more about it. This is going to be absolutely mind-blowing, these words. Read more about it, find out more about it, you need to get to know more about it. You see, these words I need you to remember, because they're going to be playing a massive role when it comes to your life, my gorgeous Aries, especially this month of July 2021. You know, the new plan that you are going to have, what I'm talking about here, this idea, this plan, it's just all about you planting and this little spiritual seed, but at the same time something absolutely mind-blowing. It's actually going to happen on the 15th of September 2021. On the 15th of September exactly, there is going to be a very strong indication, sign, realization, news, information, a message that you're going to have connected to this, and your life already is just going to start looking so much better and so much more interesting, and you're gonna have this powerful realization how important it is to follow your own bliss. Ignore the negativity, because there was enough negativity in certain parts of your life that affected you lately. So this is why it's important for you to follow your own bliss. This is brilliant, because at the same time there is going to be quite important information that you're going to have when it comes to your own success this month, and this is to do with your materialistic life. You're going to find yourself like a much higher up than you actually thought, and this is going to reflect on your well-being. It's going to reflect on you like feeling so great, because you will become aware of very, very annoying difficulties that is slowly coming to an end. Important time of stability. This is going to bring you victorious moment in time, and something that you wanted to happen, something that you were wanting to happen, waiting to happen, you know, for a while. You're gonna realize, oh my God, things are moving on. It's not gonna like completely all change, but you will know, and you're gonna become aware of like things that you weren't aware of before, in particular when it comes to some kind of time span. Time span is just going to clear so much in between you and your future. So therefore it's gonna reflect on your planning right now, because the certain plan that you had, you're gonna like, no baby, no, you're gonna cut it out, because you're gonna find out lots of different things around it, and that is going to kind of stop you a little bit, and it is going to kind of make you to do the right thing. On another hand, you know what I really like as well, that this month, you know, is just basically the more you just remember this. On one hand, you know, you are kind of like the more you offer the services, and the more you offer your energy, the more you project your energy towards things in your life, the more you're gonna grow in those areas and aspects of your life. You need to remember, you know. And also, by the time, even more important, by the time you get to the last week of July 2021, there is the situation that is going to take place, and that is going to require from you to do a kind of certain edit, to make a certain adjustment, and then you're going to realize exactly like a kind of goal, specific goal, and what exactly to do about it, a certain part of your life that you weren't too sure. So now this is going to bring a mind-blowing, sacred, a very, very powerful knowledge. So the knowledge that I'm talking about, it's actually going to come through, and it's going to happen at the end of July, my gorgeous Aries 2021. This is very important, because on one hand it's going to put you on the path with the new possibilities and the things that you should be focusing on in your life, but then on another hand, you know, it is just really great news and very beneficial situation when it comes to the overburdened feeling and excessive pressures and problems that you felt, you know. over the last 10 months that kind of blocked you down and slowed you down quite dramatically. So this is why this is so important. And on another hand, somebody very important in your life, somebody quite significant in your life, maybe the family member or somebody who's like you really look up to, or maybe it's gonna be like a friend, like a really great friend, but somebody very important in your life is gonna tell you something, and it's gonna remind you of something, you know, about a certain direction. And this is going to be really interesting, because that at that moment and that time, you know, this is going to reflect on your determination even more, and it's going to confirm things to you, and it's going to happen in such a way where the actual synchronicity is going to be like, oh my lord, like a synchronicity is going to have like a big mama moment. So something is going to happen, and it's going to be like, oh my god, I can't believe you're telling me this, I was just thinking about it. Oh my god, I can't believe you're saying this to me, I just had a dream about it. Oh my god, I just thought about it this morning. You know, the power of synchronicity is just going to be absolutely impossible to ignore. So this is what I'm talking about here. So you're going to be told something by someone in your life, like about a specific situation in your life, almost like you're going to be reminded of, and then you will most certainly know that it's time to go for it, that it's time to do it. And at the same time, you're going to become aware of like maybe the certain mask is going to fall when it comes to someone really negative, someone really horrible, and someone really ugly, but it's not a person in your life. It's nothing to do with you, but it's just like pretty much so to do with a bigger, larger aspect. So there is a bit of a double whammy that you are going to have here at the same time. Let me show you something. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, so this now, my gorgeous Erini, you see, now I'm just going to take this oracle card. Gina, the spirit of Gina. I have got the spirit of Gina with me right now. Gina was super unique. Gina was super special. Gina is the spirit who is with me right now. Gina, it's like, oh my lord, there was something to do with cooking, something to do with food, something to do with her hand, and also Gina had problems with her hip or a leg or a knee, something like that. Gina is showing, and I can see her wearing one dress, some kind of a dress, very unusual dress, but Gina was adorable. And also Gina has got letters A and letter D, letter A and letter D, and I also see number 56 when it comes to Gina. Gina is the lovely spirit who is with me right now, my gorgeous Erinis that I'm channeling right now, and it is just showing that you have to remember to be very gentle with somebody, because somebody is going to go through something very difficult in their life, and they're not seeing things for what they are, and they're not being themselves. And be careful, because maybe they will challenge you in a certain way, maybe they will say something horrible, something ugly, something not really nice, but they're not being themselves. Gina wants you to know just to basically be very gentle around this person, because your gentleness is going to help them out so much, and this is going to reflect back on you. Something is not quite right with this person, and this person is going through something really difficult, and you are gonna find her the wrong moment at the wrong time. And also what Gina wants to let you know is the spirit with me is just a basically perception. You see this? My God, you're going to become aware of something really important, and that is going to change your whole perception. The last 17 days in July, the last 17 days, it's all about you seeing something, and this particular what you're going to see is going to change your perception, but it's also going to be very beneficial and very important when it comes to you paying attention to your dreams and doing the best possible thing that you can do in order to achieve your dreams. Okay, thank you, Gina. So now basically when it comes to the actual health, my gorgeous Erinis, when it comes to your health, my gorgeous Aries, my beautiful Erinis, it's just pretty much so make sure that you are taking something for your stomach. Yet again, I'm seeing sensitive stomach and sensitive digestion. So make sure that you cut out sugar completely. I know, I always scream about it. I hate sugar, my lord. Try to cut cut out sugar completely if you can, and use organic maple syrup. Organic maple syrup is fantastic, but you can put it in a coffee, you can put it in a tea, you know, but it's brilliant because it's also going to boost your energy like there is no tomorrow. Sugar is most certainly no, and it's really bad for your digestion. It's just making everything worse. Make sure that you're drinking lots of water. Make sure that you're drinking organic nettle tea, organic dandelion tea, and things like that, because it's going to help you to flush out the toxins out of the system. But also at the same time, organic aloe vera juice is brilliant every now and then, because it's going to help you with your stomach lining and to boost your friendly bacteria. And one more thing, sorry, it's just the energy that you're gonna feel like a little bit, oh my god, like you need a little bit more energy, because a lot is going to be going on in your life. A lot of things are going to be confirmed to you, which is going to be draining your energy at the same time, because you're going to have lots of psychic moments, you know. So I highly recommend you to get a natural B vitamin complex, which is going to do a few different things, you know. It's going to be beneficial for your entire digestive system, B vitamin complex, if you take first thing in the morning, and it's going to boost your energy if you take first thing in the morning, and it's also going to be beneficial for your entire nervous system as well. When you take a B vitamin complex, you just need to make sure that the actual folic acid is made as a folate instead of folic acid, and B12 is made in the natural way opposed to the chemical way. So this is what I need you to remember, but this is going to be beneficial for so many different things, okay? And also I would like you that basically suggest you that something like a deodorant without aluminium is important, because your skin is going to be quite sensitive. So try to get deodorant without aluminium, so that way you can you can breathe, you know, your pores can breathe, rather than blocking your pores, and then you just end up with a concoction of chemicals in your body, which is no, baby, no. So now basically what I would like to say is that if you're on any other medications, if you're pregnant, or if you're breastfeeding, you just need to check with your doctor, or you just need to check with your GP. Only your doctor or GP can tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications or not. So now going on the very first date that is going to be quite significant for you, my gorgeous Aries, it's going to be the 3rd of July. The 3rd of July, you know, in between the 1st and the 3rd of July, you know, something is going to be going on like big time. You're going to be wondering, you're going to be questioning yourself, you're going to be like, oh, I don't know, this doesn't make sense to me, blah, blah, blah. And you're absolutely right, my darling, because in the 3rd of July, it's going to reveal something. It's about the revelation that you're going to have, which is going to be followed by a very, very interesting advice. This advice is going to yet again confirm things to you. It's all going to make sense, but then again, it is just going to help you realize that you're about to redirect yourself when it comes to the actual perceiving the unknown danger that you weren't aware of before. That is going to come from you having a very powerful moment of self-illumination, which is going to make you open you up even more, and then you will just suddenly you will feel this balance. Oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, because you will know that you're something is going to come to the surface to you spiritually, emotionally, and you will know exactly what you need to do in order to remove yourself from the situation that no longer serves you. But then again, at the same time, it's all about what you're in self-denial, you know, about. The 3rd of July, it's also going to be making an important, it's going to make you have an important moment here. Or you are going to have an important moment, because this is the also going to mark the beginning of returning of somebody very special into your life. You know, somebody very special is about to return into your life. I am saying this, it doesn't have to be necessarily like a lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, blah blah blah. No, baby, no. It could be like a family member. This person is very important and very significant, and karmically you're connected, and this is going to mark the returning of that person in your life. It may not be like that person, it may not be someone who's just going to come through and say, hello, I'm here, you know. No, baby, no. But it could be like you suddenly starting to feel about this specific person, about this particular person, and then at around 7 or 8 days later, you are going to have a very specific and powerful sign that that person is about to return into your life. This is also, when it comes to the actual power of synchronicity, it's going to be like a bit of a big mama moment indeed. What else I was going to recommend you, my gorgeous Aries, would be the actual touch of black obsidian is a must, because you are going to be spiritually open throughout July, August and September, which means that you're going to be finding out a lot spiritually, and you will be following it through. You know, you're going to be finding this confidence, and that because you will know that you're doing the right thing, or you're not doing the right thing, for example, and that in itself just drains your energy a little bit. That's why we just highly recommend you black obsidian, and this is going to protect your energy against all sorts of negativities, but it's also going to help you to be on top of things. So if you need to discuss certain things with like weird and annoying people, or you're around people that are draining your energy, this is something I would highly recommend you. This comes with a sterling silver setting and the sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, my gorgeous Erinis, you're also supporting my channel as well. I have to say that. The next date that I would like to recommend you, it's 11th of July. Now this is a big mama moment. 11th of July, it's like absolutely everything. Do you know what? This is going to be your spiritual awakening. This is going to be your moment. This is going to be your time. This is going to be the time where you're also going to feel the balance and the very, very strong sense of direction, because things that have been happening to you were really weird and bizarre over the last 24 months, but in particular over the last 12 months, and you were even questioning yourself every now and then, oh, I'm not too sure. So now it's all about this very powerful spiritual confirmation, but also being certain with what you were uncertain about. So it's very important to pay attention to the 8th, 9th and 11th of July 2021, but in particular 11th of July. It's all about the moment of hope, faith, inspiration, and really big realization about a certain prospect and perspectives in your life, with unlimited possibility and possibilities. And this is all going to come to this powerful confirmation. It's pretty much so to do with mixing from the past and present. Just remember, so you will feel very strong connection with your past, and you will fantasize in a way like how things used to be. But this is all part of this feeling. This is all part of this emotion. So it's important, because it is going to really kind of make you feel very optimistic, but it's also going to reveal a very powerful omen. You know, I really like this. So just remember that you are going to have a very powerful omen on the 11th of July. And it could be like 11th of July, 12th, 3rd, in between the 11th and the 17th of July. Between the 11th and the 17th of July, you're going to have a very powerful omen. And this omen is going to come in the form of an animal. It could be a bird, it could be a cat, it could be a dog. It doesn't really matter. But this is going to confirm things for you, exactly that you are on the right path. What you need to do in order to make your life better, what you need to do in order to get rid of the negativity in your life, and also what you need to do in your life in order to make an ultimate change. On one hand, you will know that something came to an end. Okay, you will know that this is the time of release, my gorgeous Erinis. But then on another hand, you also need to be aware that this is an absolutely fantastic moment when it comes to your own spiritual awakening. Just here, see here, this is mind-blowing, and you will see exactly what I mean. Okay, so now what else I was going to say, when you see that omen, when you see that animal, you know, this is all kind of like, just understand that this is like the actual very important opportunity. It's gonna come through after that moment in time, and it's not even going to be that long, and that important opportunity is just going to help you to express yourself and to do the best thing that you can possibly do, the best decision in order to release yourself from the weirdness and negativity that was affecting you. And also it's going to bring you the moment of healing. My Lord, this is very, very important. Okay, so now on another hand, 11th of July, it's all about the actual, you know, basically pay attention to the actual idea. I can see that you either want to make like a little ritual, and this is absolutely perfect time to kind of light a little candle, make a wish, or repeat certain like a kind of like a affirmation, certain mantra. Whatever you do, you know, your words will be going much further. They will be much more powerful. So at the same time, you know, there is an idea that I need you to understand. The very idea is going to come to you for the first time, but you need to understand that at the same time, through your own creativity, you need to be really sharp and you need to be really quick in order to go for it. But it's to do with your practicality, it's to do with your knowledge, with your strength, and also at the same time it's to do with you basically just kind of having an important negotiation. What you're going to be wondering about on the 11th of July, you need to remember that some kind of part of your life, very specific part of your life, it's going to be highlighted, and it's going to require from you to have a negotiation. And as long as you have negotiation in between the 11th of July and the end of that month, you're going to do so great, because the energy is going to work in your favor. And also, the more creative you are, remember, the movement creates the energy. The more powerful you're going to be, and the more magnetic you're going to be towards those parts of your life that you want to achieve and make happen. Okay, the third part, the third date, and before I go there, I would highly recommend you to get rhodochrosite. It's probably one of the most powerful crystals there is, in particular when it comes to its ability to almost instantly boost our energy, the way we feel. If you feel confused, if you feel negative, if you feel drained, if you feel tired, if you feel uncertain, this is all draining your energy. But lots of other people around us can kind of be contributing factors, especially if we feel very psychic, you know, which is going to be the case in July, August and September. And this is fantastic when it comes to boosting your own energy almost instantly, when you need to kind of deal with certain people, and also when it comes to expressing yourself, you say the right things. This comes with a gorgeous sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. But buying things from my channel, my gorgeous Aries, you're also supporting my channel as well. The 29th of July, it's going to bring you like the moment of determination, initiative. I really like it, and this is fantastic because it is just all about this initiative that is going to come through. And that initiative is so important, in particular when it comes to dealing with a certain family matter, or the certain matter that is also kind of connected to you and the people around you. You really know what to do, you know what to say. You need to remember that this is the time to shine your light on others. You need to remember that this is the time when you shine your light, as an example to others. You need to talk, you need to communicate, you need to explain. If you know something bizarre and strange, you just say it and go for it. It's important, not only for you, but it's for you to share as well at the same time. On another hand, you know, this is all about the actual you becoming maybe like kind of disappointed and maybe disgusted about the certain bitter experience that you are going to have, you know, a little bitter experience. But then again, it's pretty much so to do with the stationary period in your life, which is going to work beautifully for you, because it is just kind of going to want you make more out of your life. You're going to find yourself on the spiritual quest in between the 29th of July and the end of that month. And the spiritual quest, the answer to that spiritual quest is what part of your life you want to live by, what part of your life you love, what part of your life you want to succeed more about, what part of your life you want to focus more, because it's also at the same time something is going to be shown to you when it comes to the actual learning experience that will be connected to that particular situation. So pay attention to what is calling you, what you want to learn about, what you want to read about. You know, it's all about deep concentration, application, study, reflection, respect for knowledge, and desire to learn new things and ideas. So just pay attention to it, because it's fantastic. And also it's going to be brilliant time, because you're going to get so much out of it. And also an important news, when you get a quite significant news from somebody very kind of significant in your life, this is also going to be confirmation, like what part of your life you kind of need to learn more about in order to actually achieve the most. Okay, so now, my gorgeous Aries, I'm just going to see what is going to happen, what to pay attention to in the first part of July, mid part of July, and the last part of July. So the first part of July, you just need to remember that this is important, you know. Your past is going to be playing an important role. Learning from past mistakes, maybe if I can say like that, this is also going to be playing an important role here. You need to remember that you are going to realize that it's time to head in new direction, confusion, but also this is going to be all about the clarity that you are going to have. You will have a clarity on your life purpose, and in your heart you will know what to do. You need to remember this, so it's down to you. The mid part of July is just like basically there's certain events that you're going to be part of, but they are going to be requiring like kind of like immediate action. You know, you need to trust your instincts and also stay focused. The third part of July will be very rich when it comes to its energy, and this is the time when we can get confused a little bit. Oh my god, it's a little bit thick, you know, the energy is thick and heavy, you know. And remember that thickness and that heaviness, you know, you can use into your advantage, and all you need to do is magically just knock on the spiritual door, and once the door open, you will be flying like a gorgeous little butterfly. So remember that the energy is confusing sometimes, and that same energy can make you feel like a little bit negative and down, and that can create a challenge in itself. Just remember, all you need to do is just go forward and use this thick and negative energy into your advantage, and you can achieve even more than you would normally achieve. So this is why this is so important. Okay, so now my gorgeous Aries, I'm just going to see what is going to happen to those of you who are in relationship. My gorgeous Aries. So for those of you who are in relationship for the month of July. Oh, very important moment of strength here. Control over situation. I like it. I like it. I really like this so much because I know how much a couple's actually going to benefit from this, because it's like it's brought lots of negativity, sadness, uncertainty, darkness, negative energy, blah blah blah, horrible over the last like about 12 to 13 months. So now very big solution, it's coming up, very big solution to your problem, and this is gonna come up as you having a control over a situation. This is gonna give you confidence, strength and power, and I really really like it. And your partner is going to have very good news for you, and what your partner is going to have a good news for you, it's almost like to do with their own success, but then again this is going to motivate you like a big mama. This is going to motivate you like there is no tomorrow. Very powerful moment in time, because at the end of the day, by the time you get to the actual last part of July, it's all about you really kind of deciding something very important. As the couple, you're going to decide something very important. You will want more out of life, and you will kind of see what exactly was stopping you, blocking you and preventing you to move on. I absolutely love it, because you are going to make a quite significant decision at around the end of the month, and this is going to be brilliant because it's only the beginning of a big changes that you're going to be part of later on. Okay, so now I'm just going to see what is going to happen to those of you who are single, my gorgeous Aries. Those of you who are single and ready to mingy. Oh my god, I like it, I like it. I think, my gorgeous Aries, is that you are going to be having a very strong energy when it comes to your like you know, when it comes to your sensibility, you know, like you're gonna have a very strong energy when it comes to your sexuality. You know, you will be able to project this very strongly, so now you can like kind of use this to the best of your abilities by projecting it towards who you want to project it towards. For example, you will be noticed with the power of your mind, with the perfect balance of energy in between your mind, your spirituality and things like you do. This is all going to reflect on the energy that you're projecting out. So someone very very special you're about to invite into your life. The more optimistic you are, the more open-minded you are, the more daring you are going to kind of invite this very important person in your life, because when you least expect it, my gorgeous Aries, there is someone very special who is actually going to walk into your life. That's why I was so excited, because what is going to happen, you are at a moment in time when your creativity is going to be so miraculously boosted. You know, you're going to feel very creative at some point this month. You're going to feel very happy and excited, and that in itself is going to put you on the path of you want to do something, you want to start something, you want to do something, and it's also at the same time going to create the actual beginning of a very meaningful experience. That meaningful experience is going to show you the opportunity, and at the same time It's going to kind of like be connected to this very important and powerful person who is about to walk into your life. You may not be aware of that person straight away in July, but you may well be aware in August as well, because July and August are very strongly connected, and it's not going to be that long until this very, very special person walks into your life. Okay, my gorgeous Arinis, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I love every single one of you. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light to every single one of you. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.